Hi guys, this is Matthew Optimus. Welcome back to my channel. And I have some sad news for you guys tonight. I was on my Instagram account. I was on Instagram and I was looking at some photos. My mom was skeptical of it at first, but I found out. We both found out on this picture from ABC News on Instagram that Stan Lee has passed away. And I wanted to be sure, so I went onto my tablet, looked up Stan Lee, and it was mentioned that he passed away at the age of 95. Now, Stan Lee was a co-creator, was a writer, editor, publisher. He was also the editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics, and later its publisher and chairman. He was an American comic book writer as well, that's what I said. He has made a lot of comic books. I'm just scrolling down here on my tablet here, and I'm on Wikipedia right now. He was born in December 28th, 1922, New York City, U.S. His real name was Stanley Martin Lieber. I'm not really good with nicknames. Short names. Sorry. He had awards of the Will Eisner Award Hall of Fame, Jack Kirby Hall of Fame, National Medal Award of pragmatic speech issues. He's also the National Medal of Arts. His collaborators were Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, John Romita Sr., Don Heck, Bill Everett, and Joe Manley. He died on this day of November 12th, 2018, the age of 95, Los Angeles, California, in the United States. And here is his signature. This is his signature right here. That's his signature right there. And it was mentioned in here in Wikipedia, in collaboration with several artists, particularly Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, he co-created fictional characters including Spider-Man, my favorite, I like him, the Hulk, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four, Daredevil, Black Panther, the X-Men, and the addition of co-creator Terry Lieber of characters Ant-Man, Iron Man. I have the first movie of Iron Man. I have all three movies of them. And Thor. In doing so, he pioneered a more complex approach to writing superheroes and challenged the standards of the comics code authority, indirectly leading to it updating its policies. He led the expansion of Marvel Comics from a small division of a publishing house to a large multimedia corporation. Following his retirement from Marvel, he remained a figurehead for the company, and frequently made cameo appearances in Marvel Cinematic Universe films. Meanwhile, he continued independent creative ventures into his 90s. Lee was introduced into the comic books industry Will Eisner's Hall of Fame in 1990. Will Eisner Award Hall of Fame in 1994, and the Jack Kirby Hall of Fame in 1995. That's the year where I was born, on January 26, 1995. He received a National Medal of Arts in 2008. And I'm not going to give you into any detail because it's going to be a long history of Wikipedia of Stan Lee. I'm really sad that Stan Lee had to pass away at this time. He was the legend of Marvel Comics. I believe him to be the founding father of Stan Lee. Without him, I wouldn't have played the 2000/2000 Spider-Man game on my PC years ago, somewhere last decade, of course. Without him, I wouldn't have gotten all 5 Spider-Man movies. Without him, I wouldn't have gotten all 3 Iron Man movies. I wouldn't have gotten the Avengers movie, the Incredible Hulk, Thor. Without him, I wouldn't have gotten some of those comics that I got. Some of the Marvel comics. Without him, I wouldn't have seen all 3 Avengers movies this year. Without him, I wouldn't have seen the Infinity War. Without him, there wouldn't be an Avengers 4. Without him, there wouldn't be Ant-Man and the Wasp. Without him, there wouldn't be an Ant-Man movie. Without him, there wouldn't be Thor Ragnarok. Without him, there wouldn't be the Black Panther movie. And I saw the Black Panther on Netflix. It's a really good movie. Without him, none of this would be possible. Without him, we wouldn't have gotten any of this. The games, the TV shows, the movies. Without him, there wouldn't be the Marvel's Inhumans series. And I thought the show was good, but it had some flaws, what I heard. Without Stan Lee, the Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. series would never have aired in the first place. Without Stan Lee, there wouldn't be any Marvel Netflix originals like Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, The Defenders, Iron Fist, The Punisher. There wouldn't be any of that. Without him, there wouldn't be there wouldn't be the 2 seasons of Agent Carter. Without him, I wouldn't be watching The Gifted, which is on Fox. Look that up on Hulu if you want. And without him, there wouldn't be a Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think the Marvel Cinematic Universe is pretty awesome. And I wouldn't be able to watch the Ultimate Spider-Man series. I wouldn't have watched Avengers Assemble series. I wouldn't have watched Hulk Agents of Smash, which I thought was a funny show. Without him, there wouldn't be Marvel Rising show coming out. And I'm going to miss him. We're all going to miss him. To anyone who knows Stan Lee and adores him, who reads all of these Marvel comics, we're going to miss him. And whenever we watch one of the Marvel movies, play the video games, watch the TV shows, watch the movies, and read the comics, we think of Stan Lee. We're honoring him by watching those movies, those TV shows, by reading those comic books, playing those video games. We all honor Stan Lee because of that now. And he is one of the greatest writers, best publishers, and the best storytellers, one of the best co-creators we've ever had in American history. I'm pretty sure he's not the only one, but he's one of those people. And when I was on Instagram, I also saw Walter Jones, the original Black Ranger from Power Rangers. He had a picture with Stan Lee, and there were 2 pictures of Stan Lee with Jason David Frank, one of the first Green Ranger in Mighty Morphin. My mom is a huge fan of Jason David Frank, but that's a different story. Point is, Stan Lee will be remembered and will be honored deeply. And I will miss him. And he had a great life, you know. And none of this would be possible. None of these things would have existed. None of the comic books, movies, and the games would never have even existed if not for him. And I cherish that, and I'm going to cherish that and remember that every single year, every hour, every month, every week, every year, every century, until the day I die. We're all going to remember him until the day we die. And there'll be a future generation where people will hear about the legend of Stan Lee. And people are going to remember him as one of the founding fathers of Marvel Comics. Or he's the founding father of it. I could be wrong. Sorry, I'm snorting. You know, he has this famous quote that he uses a lot, and it was pretty commonly used in the Three Stooges. Excelsior! I might have gotten the hands wrong, but Excelsior sounded pretty cool. It's not a drug. It's just this saying that he might have gotten somewhere from the Three Stooges. I could be wrong. I may have been a little inaccurate, maybe, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, what are your thoughts about this video? What do you guys think of Stan Lee? What do you think of his passing? Post your comments in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, press the thumbs up, or if you dislike it for some reason, press down. Press the subscribe button. You can press the bell button on there. And that's pretty much it. You can also look up some of the superheroes and villains from Marvel and DC on Variant Comics. I subscribe to him as well. And that's all I have to say. Rest in peace, Stan. Rest in peace. I'm Matt the Optimist. Peace, the Pharrell, out.